Hello everyone. So today we'll be solving some more reverse engineering challenges from PicoCTF. So let's start. So the first challenge is Pico 1. The service can provide you with a random number, but can it do anything else? So let's launch the instance. Okay. So we are given a netcat instance over here and we are given a challenge file. So I'll connect to it first and I'll download the challenge file. Let's copy the link. Okay. So we have our file downloaded over here. Now it says try entering get random number without the double quotes. So let's try. Let's see what it does. Sorry. So it enters 4. Again it gives us 4. Again it gives us 4. Let's try to enter something else. For example, let's say flag. Okay. Let's say ls flag. We don't know what it is doing until unless we check the source code. Okay. So let's check out the code. So we have some functions over here. We can see the get random function at the top of the code, and it is always printing 4. And so actually here we are calling the function, right? So let's see. We have a win function over here. And I guess if you call the win function, then it would be reading the flag. And some more function, all this stuff is commented out. Okay, so it is taking the user input from here, and then it is concatenating the parenthesis. So it is basically calling the function itself with this eval. It is evaluating our user input. Okay, so we know the function, which is printing the flag. So let's just try to enter a win. And yeah, we got the flag. So let's copy it. Yeah, I'll copy the code. X values, not the code. Let's save it as string. Let's do a dot replace. Well, replace the spaces with commas. Sorry, it yeah, I guess a dot replace. No, what am I doing wrong? Oh, sorry, because I put that in the list. That's why it isn't working. I'll do it quickly. Now I'll just put that in list. Okay, so now if we print it, we have the decimal values, and now we just need the character values of it. It should work. Yeah, we got the flag. So let's paste the flag and complete this challenge. Now let's look at this picker 2. Can you figure out how this program works to get the flag? So let's launch the instance. By then I'll close this mousepad. Okay, so we are given a source code here again. So I'll copy the link and download it. Yeah, we'll connect to the netcat instance. So here it doesn't prompt anything. So let's just try what we tried before. Get random number. Let's try to run when. No, it says illegal input. So let's directly check the source code, what we have now. This time we again have the same function, which is printing 4. And we again have that same win function, which is actually doing the same thing. But here in the user input, it is filtering our user input. So what is the filter function doing? It is checking if the win print is in our user input or not. And if it is, then it just prints illegal input, or otherwise it just like executes, evaluates our input. Okay, so let's see. So what is the when function doing actually? It is actually trying to open the flag, right? And open is also an inbuilt function in Python. So we can maybe try to execute this open function with this read without the parenthesis, because here it is already including this parenthesis. If you check out the hint over here, it says, can you do what when function does with your input to the program? So we just need to basically try to read the flag with the open function itself. Okay, we'll try to do that and we'll see that if it returns as illegal input or if it works. Dot read, and will not enter the parenthesis because it is already adding it over here. So yeah, so actually it is working. So we just need to print it out. Now we'll do like flag.txt .r .read, and yeah, so yeah, it worked. We got the flag. Let's enter the flag and complete the solution too. Let's move on to the next challenge, Pico 3. So the same description. We'll launch the instance. Sorry. Okay. So again, we got a netcat instance and a file to download here. So again, we don't have any prompt. Let's try to run get random number. Okay. So let's try help. So we have some options over here: quit, help, reset, and some options to print the function table, to execute the second function in the table, third. Okay, so first option prints print table, second option does read variable, third option does write variable, fourth option does get random number. Okay, so if we write 4, we are getting 4. I guess it is pretty much working as earlier. And let's try out this write variable function. If we enter 3, we are required to enter a variable name. Let's call it flag. So it is also asking for a value. Let's call it 4. Okay, and now if we try to read the variable and let's enter flag, so it gives us 4. So basically we can write a variable and we can read its value right over here. So let's check out the code directly. Okay. So in here, it is defining the functions and all. It is printing the functions. And let's see where it is taking our input. So here also we have this win function. It is the same as before. Yeah. So here it is, where it is taking our input, I guess. Yeah. So let's see what it does. So on first option, it goes to print table. Okay. Let's check out the function. So print table is just printing the table, like it just print this table. Okay. What options we have. And the second option is read variable. So if we look here, it is taking the input and then it is doing some filtering on it. So if you go to this function over here, filter var name, it is here. Yeah. So it is only accepting A to Z values and 0 to 9 values as input. Okay. So we can't enter any special characters or so. And even here, if you check the right variable, on taking input, it is filtering with filter var name. And if you check the function, sorry, it was, yeah, it's correct. Filter var name. This is the same function. And for the value, it is filtering the value as, okay, so we can't have the semicolon, we can't have this open bracket, we can't have this close bracket, which are generally in, if we try to write, for example, open, let's say we want to write a variable, and let's say flag, and let's say if we try to do like open flag.txt, cover read, so it is returning illegal value. Actually, we won't be able to like put special characters over here. Okay, so we need to find a different way over here. So we are able to actually write a variable and read a variable. If we check out the hint, it says, is there any way to modify the function table itself? So let's see. So we know that when we enter the value 4, it just gives us 4, right? So what it is doing is, it is actually calling this function over here, and it is a get random function, where it is. Let's search for it. Yeah, here it is. So it is actually printing this value. Okay. So we can try to actually change this by the right variable option. Let's see if we can do that. As on calling the get random function, it is printing 4. Okay. So we can override that. We can try to override that and just give us the value of flag. Okay. So for that, we need to override this and make it call this win function. So if it calls this win function, then we'll be getting our flag easily. So let's check it out. Let's try to write a variable, and we'll write get random. What was the name? Get random number. And let's set the variable as win. Okay. Now if we try to read the variable, let's see what it gives. Okay. So it gives us a function win. So now we'll just enter 4, and here we can see we get the flag. We got the flag. So let's convert it in ASCII. I'll just copy it out as we did before, similarly, and just print in a list. Now we just need to convert it in characters, and we got the flag. So these were based on some Python reversing. So I hope you understood it well, and we'll meet again in the next video with a new challenge.